Hey there, Sparkfans, Rob Reynolds here. Well, you might notice a slightly different format here for this video, and that's because, well, this is a slightly different kind of video. I'm here today to let you all know that I am going to be stepping down from my prestigious role here at SparkFun, and I didn't want to do an Irish goodbye or a French exit, or whatever they're called, which is funny because I am Irish and I'm going to be spending a lot of my time in France. But I wanted to take a moment to thank you all so much for being with me on this journey here. SparkFun is incredible. I will continue to buy and make things from SparkFun, but I wanted to take a little bit of time now just to thank everybody out there and to maybe look back on a few of the things I've done here. Now, I first learned about SparkFun way back when I heard this little tiny company in Boulder, Colorado, was doing an autonomous vehicle competition. A couple engineers wanted to see if they could make a vehicle circumnavigate their building one time. And back then, that was a crazy idea. You know, it's so funny to think about now because elementary school kids are doing it. But it was really cool. I came out, I met the community, a really cool bunch of folks out here. And I was like, okay, these people I like. I'm going to start buying from them and making more of their stuff and hanging out with them, which I did. Eventually, that led to them asking me to come in and do a lunch and learn, which was really cool as an outsider, just a SparkFun customer and a groupie, to get asked to come in and tell them what I was doing with SparkFun in the wild. And I was doing some cool stuff at the time, so that was nice. And I felt really cool. And then that led to them asking me to come apply for a position here, which I did, came in, started working with cool people, both inside of SparkFun and outside in the community, working with people from NASA, which blew my mind. And from there, moved into the role of Creative Technologist, which is what you've seen me in. And it all happened crazy fast, and every week since then has been incredible. You know, a new product comes out, sometimes I get a couple of weeks to work with it and make something cool. Sometimes I get a couple of days. It's like, here, this is new. You don't know the technology because no one does. Learn it, do it in a video. And it was like flying an F-16 with the cockpit open. It's been kind of crazy. Speaking of F-16s with the cockpit open, it reminds me of one of my favorite clips. Back in 2019, we released the transparent OLED HUD, or head-up display, and that's when I got to create Maverick, of course based on Top Gun, and also that's when Chris made one of his famous cameos. Also that year, we got to feature Chris again when we shot a video for our Lumini LED ring. To demonstrate it, I made a fun portal-looking ring, and I shot a little paper football through it, landed on Chris's desk, and people lost their minds watching this video, questioning whether it was real, saying, no, it couldn't be real, it's fake. Of course it was fake. It was me and a little microcontroller and a ring of LEDs. That year, we also released the SparkFun Quick Scale, and I got to live out one of my greatest fantasies, becoming Indiana Jones. So I got to recreate the idol scene with the bag of sand. It was jelly bean season, so I used jelly beans because they're much better than sand. Replaced the idol, and the Quick Scale sensed the difference in weight, probably much more modernly than the Indiana Jones rig did. And then I got to run down the stairs, get chased by a giant boulder, which we used an exercise ball for, if I recall correctly, and out the front door. Now, a lot happened in 2019, and there were some years where we didn't release quite as many products, so I had a little bit of downtime, maybe a week off here and there, so I would get to do a project, just something I'd always wanted to do. That was the case in 2021, right around Halloween, so I got to build a candy-throwing robot. That was one of my favorite builds. Now, I built this during the whole social distancing thing. I wanted a way to give candy to kids without them actually getting close to me, all steamy and sticky and gross. So, the beauty of a robot throwing arm like this is as long as the weight of the projectile is the same, it's always going to land in the same place. So you can put a tape X on your sidewalk and know that that candy is always going to land right there. In 2022, in keeping up with my love for films and recreating iconic characters, I got to do Rocky going up the stairs when we were demonstrating the new MyoWare 2.0 sensor. We actually got to go to a Colorado landmark, Red Rocks Amphitheater, and I ran up the stairs recreating the famous Rocky training sequence. Here's the thing about that. You have to shoot that a lot of times, and it's just like doing the stupid Rocky training sequence. I was exhausted, but it was all worth it when I got to do Bruno Mars muscle drums. Those were a few of the things that I remember, and I've done so much. I've shot so many videos and talked with so many people and worked with so many people that honestly, there's so much I don't remember doing. In fact, I will look back at a product of ours, see that there's a video for it, and think, I wonder who did that, because I didn't. And then I'll watch and no, it was me. I scripted it, I built something for it, I shot it. It's been overwhelming, and these are just a few of the things that I remember having fun with. Some of my other favorite memories here is I can remember a million times being here in the studio with Cassie and just laughing at, I don't even remember what, but just laughing about anything, nothing, it didn't matter. I can remember a million times in the studio apologizing to Cassie. Many of those I do remember for what they were for. And again, sorry, Cassie. One of the biggest things I remember is being terrified coming into this role. There were great people. I'm standing on the shoulders of giants here. There were great people here before me in this role of creative technologist. And it was a lot to live up to. And as honestly one of the founding members of the Imposter Syndrome Club, it was terrifying. YouTube is not exactly always a safe space, especially for someone coming in to replace someone like Feldy, someone like Sean, someone like Nick, people who had great followings and did great work and knew amazing things. Little secret, I was not an engineering major. So coming into this role, I felt a lot of pressure. A lot of it I think may have been self-imposed, but it was a lot of pressure. And the community, you all were so kind and so nice and so supportive that it was really encouraging. It just let me kind of bring who I am to the role and not feel like I had to mimic somebody else. And that was, I can't thank you all enough for that. It was kind of amazing. So yeah, it's been quite a ride. I'm looking forward to the next chapter of my life. I will certainly miss my SparkFun family. I'll miss all of you, but I will be out there. I will be at events. I will be out in the world. If you see me, come stop by, say hi. Say, hey, I remember that stupid thing you did. That was ridiculous. It was really great to know that so many of you were totally on board with my particular brand of crazy. I thank you for that. I thank SparkFun for this incredible opportunity. And until next time, stay safe, be kind, and happy hacking. Okay, I got an idea, maybe. I can't even say it when I'm not on a script. Oh, okay.
Yeah, whenever you're
Oh, good. 30 seconds of me thinking.